Oh gosh. Hi everyone. I guess that's fine. You just got to look at my bookshelf a lot. Okay. Hi guys, how's it going? It's been a while. Happy Monday. If Mondays are happy, they usually aren't. That's okay. It's over. Monday's over, basically. Monday is over. Hi Annabelle, I'm good. How are you doing? How's your week going so far? I mean, I guess it literally just started, so hopefully it's not off to a too bad start. Hi everyone on TikTok. How's it going? I'm also live on YouTube. So if you see me talking to people that aren't in the TikTok chat, it's because I'm talking to people in the YouTube chat. Hi, Moon Jelly. Hi, Amy. How's it going? What projects are we working on tonight, people? Hi, Anastasia. How's it going? I'm frogging some rows because I realized, so this pattern, I think it's called the Andalusian stitch. It's it's 2 rows of stockinette and then 1 row of 1 by 1 ribs. So it creates this like lovely texture. But on row, not this row, the row before, I accidentally messed up the 1 by 1 ribs. So I have to frog it a little bit. Hi everyone, how's it going? You're ordering pizza, amazing. I'm working on market prep for this weekend, amazing. What's top on your list to make for your market? There's dog hair all over this. It's okay. It's going to my mom, so she won't care. Yeah, I really like the way this stitch looks. I think I don't know, it looks complex, but it's not. And that's why it's amazing. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like you're a really advanced knitter, but I'm not an advanced knitter. I'm working, sorry, if you see me blinking, I'm trying out a new pair of contacts. So I'm trying to read the font with this new set of contacts. Working on a Pico bandana. Oh, from Kelsey. Amazing. I think I don't know. I might have made that before. Amazing. I'm making granny squares from Red Heart all in one because I have a bunch of them. That's the way to do it, honestly. That's the way to do it. Which colorways are you using? Yeah, that yarn's cool. I'll say it. Working on top. Amazing. What kind of top? Water bottle bags since going to, okay, that's smart. And I feel like you can crank out those water bottle bags. I want to make some, but my water bottles are really varying in size. Like I'd have to make like a small and a medium one. You know what I mean? My water bottles are either giant or they're pretty skinny. Working on a waffle stitch something top. I can't. YouTube has a little emoji. Oh, bikini top. Cute. Sorry. No, out of focus. Please, camera. I see you trying. It's trying. We might just need to give it a second. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Now we're here. You created your own pattern for them? Amazing. I love that. I feel like I haven't really tried any of the water bottle bags because lots of them are mesh stitches, and I feel like it would just stretch if you put a full water bottle in that. So I want to make one, but I'd want to make it in a kind of a more sturdy, like a thicker stitch, just so it wouldn't stretch as much. You know what I mean? I also think it'd be cute to make a water bottle with, like, what's it called? What's the crochet technique I'm trying to think of? I don't know. But you know, like the dragonfly top that's going around where it's like a cutout dragonfly, like that situation on a water bottle, I think it would be so cute on a water bottle holder. Kelsey's little lily top, you add a bunch of extra details. That's why I like that top pattern, because it's the perfect basic and it's like a really good foundation where you can add so many things to it. You know what I mean? I think it's really good. Using a single stitch all the way up. It starts off as granny square in the bottom. Okay, wait. Granny square. Okay. But then single all the way up. Cute. I like that. Because I feel like that would be a little sturdier than like the mesh stitch I've been seeing around. Yes, it is easy to memorize. I totally agree. We all know I'm pro mindless crafting. So I appreciate it for that as well. Frogging is so not fun. And I was almost done with this row too. And it's 2 rows. Like if it's a lot of knit, I'll just take it off the needles and pull, you know what I mean? But if it's not, maybe, and I'm too lazy to weave in extra yarn and then pull it off. I know that would be faster, but I'm already committed. You making a bucket hat? Awesome. Love it. This yarn's kind of unhappy that I'm frogging it. It's pulling and pulling and pulling. Hey, Brooke, what kind of something yarn do I prefer to use? I like Big Twist a lot, and I like the Impeccable yarn from Michaels. I think Impeccable is that yarn. I think it's by Loops and Threads. It's so soft. I love that yarn. And I'm a Big Twist girly too. I also like Karen 1 Pound. I really used to like Pound of, oh my gosh, it's getting so bright outside. I used to like Pound of Love, but all their skeins are messed up. Like anytime, I would not recommend anyone to buy a Pound of Love. This is Pound of Love. But so many of the skeins, like you cannot pull from the inside of Pound of Love. You have to pull from the outside because it's so tangled on the inside. It's happened so many times. I posted a TikTok about this like a year ago. Maybe they fixed it, whatever quality control, whatever. They were having manufacturing issues. Like I remember I was pulling on a skein and I pulled out 4 different pieces of yarn that were tied together, and some of them were just free floating, like not connected to the rest of the skein. And I was like, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, Tiffany, message me on Instagram or like email it to me. I'd love to see a picture. Hi, happy vibes. You're using Impeccable yarn. I love that yarn. It's so soft. I will say it's more expensive than like a Big Twist or a Super Saver. You don't get as much yarn for your dollar, but it's really soft. And I love their colors. I think they've got a really wide color selection. Hi, Sammy. How's it going? With Sweet Snuggles, I'm so sorry. I had two giant cakes. Are they cakes? Skeins from Pound of Love that did that to me, and then I just put myself on a ban. I was like, all right, I'm done. I prefer this over Karen 1 Pound because I think it's softer, but and it's thinner. Karen 1 Pound's really thick, and I like like my perfect weight is like in between a DK and a medium, leaning towards DK. Medium weight yarns, like worsted weight, get a little chunky sometimes on wearables. I feel like it's heavy. So this is like the perfect weight for me. You sent it on Instagram. I'm going to say, let's see. Hi, TikTok people. You see me talking and no one's in the TikTok chat. I'm talking to my YouTube chat. So if you want to come hang there, feel free. Okay, let's see. Okay. Are you Cozy Crochet? I have to accept it because I don't think you can't just send photos in Instagram requests. Oh, wait, no, I see you, Tiffany. I see you. Okay, image is covered. Okay, I see you. Oh my gosh. And the way Instagram does requests, like it literally will, people being very normal on Instagram will go into the request section for some odd reason. I don't know why they think Instagram thinks you're spam when you're clearly not. Like someone will respond to my story and be like, man, that's so cute. And oh my gosh, unsupported. I can't see it. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I have to do it on my phone later. I can't see it on my computer. I'm so sorry. But I will look later. Oh my gosh. If y'all could see my Instagram DMs right now, I mean, it is a friggin' mess. But anyway, basically they're just like Instagram's bad about noticing spam. Like I'm looking at my request right now and someone mentioned me in their story and they were probably just talking to me and I can't see it because it's a crochet account and I can't see it. Weird. Anyway, I'll look later. I'm using the pink and white color changing yarn. Amazing. There were so many snap it and yeah, literally it's so weird. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the yarn companies struggle a little bit. You can tell when you get like a bad batch, you're like, something's wrong with this. So I wonder if they fixed it. Moody Cherry, Amethyst, Hyperviolet, Cyberleaf, Warm Heart, Lily Pad. Love. I love like fall tones, like fall colors. That's like my favorite color palette, like maroons and dark greens and things like that. Favorite. And like the light gray blue. This color, it's like a bluey gray. Love that color. Oh my god, my doctor and I are watching you while we put in my IV. Hi. Hope the IV placement goes well. So funny. So I went to the eye doctor today, which is why I'm trying out new contacts. And it was so interesting because I haven't been to the eye doctor in like 3 or 4 years or something. And I was talking to her about it. And I was like, oh, I really just don't like the machine that where you sit in front of it and it blows air in your face because it makes me jump. It makes me blink because there's something 3 inches from my eye, blowing air in my face. And she said, don't worry. We don't use those anymore. There's a new industry standard. And I was like, yes. Because I hate when they do that. What are you making right now? Okay. I'm knitting a sweater for my mama. It's just a little Andalusian stitch. It's going to be, I'm just going up the front panel and I'm going to split for the neckline and then come back down the back. And then I'll sew up the sides and then just work the sleeves straight off. So the only thing I have to sew is the sides because I'm anti-sewing. We both like to crochet because I showed you here are amazing. What does she like to make? So fun. Okay, wait. I started knitting for a second, forgetting that I'm still supposed to be frogging. Thanks for the follow. Okay, frog. One more row to frog, people, and then we're done. Well, and then we can knit. Okay. Thanks for the follow. And TikTok people, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm live on YouTube as well. So most of my chat's in there. So if you want to come hang in there, feel free. Okay. I'm really focused. Really focused. The quicker I frog this, and once I was going to work on this the other day, and then I noticed that there was a mistake, and I was like, done. I'm putting this down. So I really was like, I need to go live today, and I need to frog this because I'm just not going to do it if I don't do it on live. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Thanks for the crown. So sweet. I will say TikTok's so cool about the little GIFs, like the fact that they're, I don't know, interactive, I think is so fun. I don't think I've ever been to Kentucky before. I'm from the South, so I've been most of like Bible Belt area, but I've never been to Kentucky, I don't think. Hi. How's it going? Are we holding you accountable for frogging? Yes, literally yes, because I won't do it otherwise. I'm knitting a sweater for my mama right now. It's the Andalusian stitch. So it's 2 rows of stockinette and then 1 row of 1x1 or 2x2 rib. So it creates like a really nice texture. A really nice texture. Thank you. I think it's so cute. It's like the perfect amount where it doesn't look too busy. It's not complicated, but it's not just a stockinette. You know what I mean? It's just like one level above. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Other than the main city, the rest of the state is beautiful. I feel like I've noticed that a lot about, I don't know, most states, I would say. Like when I was a kid, I was talking to a friend about this. I'm from the South, and so when I went to the Northeast as a kid, I only went to the cities. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to New York City, or I'm going to, I don't know. I've never been to Boston, but Boston will be an example. Like I'm going to like beach towns. I'm going to Connecticut to eat the seafood. You know what I mean? Like I'm in civilization. You know what I mean? Like I'm in populated metropolitan areas. And now that I'm an adult and I'm going for work or I'm going for fun, getting to experience the Northeast and like the beauty of the state outside of the cities, like the nature is so cool. It's like a completely different it's a completely different area than what I grew up thinking it was. Because when I was young, you just go for the cities. You know what I mean? And then I've been having the chance to experience, I don't know, the nature. It's nice. I'm from Texas. I am not following a pattern. I'm just making it up as I go. I'm just, this is the front panel, and then I'm going to get to the neckline. I'm going to split for the neckline, and then do one side all the way down to the other neckline, and then reattach my yarn and do the other side down to the neckline, and then connect them, and then go down. This is it. I would love to come to Maryland. I feel like I I've hit a good amount of states in the Northeast, but not all of them. I really want to go to Maine. I mean, Vermont. You know, all the states that everyone's like, oh, I really want to go to those too. You're from Mississippi. You live in Mississippi. Amazing. Mm-mm. Okay, wait. I need to find where the stitch is that I'm frogging to. Is it at the very end? That's gonna make me so mad. Oh no. Oh wait. How many rows do I have to frog? Did I do it already? Wait. Oh wait. I think it was the previous row. I don't think I need to frog anymore. Actually. One second. I need to sit down and actually look at this. Vermont seems so nice. Okay. 1 second. Pause. There it is. Oh, I've got several more rows to see. There it is. Can you tell? Right there. It's 2 knits instead of alternating. And now I'm just going to look at it. You'll see on TikTok. 2 knits side by side. Not supposed to happen. I thought I just had to frog a few rows, but I wasn't paying attention. Hi, nice to meet you too. I hope you're having a better crafting night than I am. Now I have to sit here. Now I think I'm going to take it off the needles. I'm taking it off the needles. I'm just going for it. I know some people weave in like a spare thing of yarn between the stitches and frog. No. If I'm frogging knit, I'm removing the needles and I'm just going for it. Don't ask me why. I can't drop down because it's every other, so then the others are messed up. Oh, I think. Let's see. Watch me be able to drop down. I just took this off the needles for no reason. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't freaking find it. Give me 1 second. Okay, there it is. Yeah, all the rest are off. All the rest are off, so I have to frog. No, I'm working on a knit project right now. I'm gonna cut this actually. Do I want to? No, I'll just do it like this. Same here. Was never able to get the lifelines to work. Lifelines to work. What lifelines? Love Montana so much. I could live there too. And Montana seems really pretty. I don't mean to stress. You know, it's just I live life on the edge. You know, I'm gonna frog. It's okay. I do this. I feel like when I first started doing this, it was much more stressful. But I do this all the time now, so it just doesn't really bother me. Like, or what I'll do sometimes is I'll like. Give me 1 second. I'm looking. Oh, hi. You know what? I actually fixed it because here I've got 2 knit stitches side by side, and here I've got 2 purls side by side. So the rest of it's actually, it's like this section in between though has to, okay, I'm going to pick it up from here. It's okay, guys. I'm working on a sweater right now for my mom. I am streaming on another platform. I'm streaming on YouTube right now. So that's where like the majority of the people are talking from. Oh, thanks for the corn and the heart puff. I appreciate it. Yeah, most of the time I'll go about a 50-50 shot if I'll go live on TikTok too. But most of the chat is in YouTube. Okay, now I'm going to stop talking because now I have to focus. Also, I will say when I pick these up, thanks for the heart. I don't pay attention to the direction of the stitch. I'm literally just picking it up, and then as I re-knit the row, then I'll flip it if I need to. I find that easier because I feel like lots of times people get worried about, oh, I'm picking it up the wrong way. I'm picking it up the wrong way. I just pick that shit up, man. Oh, lifelines when you put the extra yarn or thread in a row, so you have to rip it back. Gotcha. Yeah, I just, it's a lot of work. I'm crocheting a 70s inspired crew neck sweater. I'm almost done with the yoke. Gotta make the rest of it after that. That's so cool. What is like, is it, I guess I was going to ask what the design looks like, but I feel like that will be hard to explain. But if you can explain, I'd love to know because I feel like 70s inspired things are so cute. Okay, I'm focused. My name on YouTube is the same as on here. It's 1/3 crochet. If you go to my TikTok bio, it'll be it's like the second link in there, so you can go straight there. It's in my link tree. Okay, I'm focused. I'm focused. Sometimes if I've got to frog like a bunch of rows, I'll stop maybe 2 rows before the row I'm frogging to, pick it back up, and then frog those like one by one. If I'm feeling, careful, I guess. Kind of raglan colors are light brown, light gray, light yellow. Freehanding it. I love it. I love it. I finished a granny square dog sweater. Oh, wow. Adorable. I've got a dachshund too. My family dog is a dachshund, so I love me some dachshunds. Is your dog long-haired or short-haired? I really would love to get a wire-haired dachshund. I love them. I love that they look like just if you taffy pulled a schnauzer. You know what I mean? It's lovely. Short, classic black. Love it. Mine's a long-haired brown. She's a brownie. Speaking of, I've got brownies in the oven and I can smell them. That's actually why I said that. And I'm very excited to eat one. Yes, I'm live on YouTube too. If you go to my bio, my link tree and my TikTok bio, it's on there. I'm the same like username on YouTube as on TikTok, so you can find me there too. This is my year. My New Year's resolution for this year was prioritizing YouTube, so I'm trying to prioritize it, and I feel like TikTok's kind of. So I'm like, scary watching on both. I always wonder like which is faster, which is clearer. I'm not using my mic. Well, hopefully, can y'all hear me okay on YouTube? I'm using a microphone, but it's not like a microphone. Anyway, whatever. The wires are so cute. Up a Bombay cat. I've been making cat toys. Oh, wait, that's such a good idea because then they can, and it doesn't really matter because it's yarn. You know what I mean? That's smart. I'm assuming you have to make it out of like cotton yarn, or how do you make sure? Because I know cats. A common problem for cats is them ingesting yarn and it getting tangled in their digestive system. So how do you make cat toys to make sure that they're not going to do that? I guess is my question. My yarn is my cat toys. Yeah, honestly, I feel that. My dog, she doesn't eat it, thankfully, but she likes to unroll the balls. I sound fine. Okay, cool. Hi, Lauren. I have a farm and I want to make dog and cat toys, but I never got it. I honestly, I get that. I get that. I feel like everyone has so many ideas. You're Lauren on there. Hi, both. Hi, both Lawrence. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. I'm gonna frog for a second. I'm looking down. Feel free to talk shit while I'm looking away. If you drop stitches while you're picking up, like, who cares? You know what I mean? You'll just pick it back up when you go back down the row. Yeah, I can't. I'm so focused on putting my thing back on. I'm not really focused on whether I'm in camera, honestly. Oh, they have to play with them supervised. That makes sense. I crochet a ball, use yarn scraps to fill, but I've attached it to a stick with non-toxic glue. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, from London. Oh my gosh, hello. Isn't it late for you? Like 11 p.m. or something? Almost midnight? Okay. Yeah, sorry, y'all aren't going to get to see what I'm doing because if I pick it up, like I tried to pick it up a second ago and I started dropping stitches, so I have to keep it on the desk. And then once I'm done, y'all will get to see. Kind of funny that I messed up 2 stitches, or 2 pairs, I guess, so that it ended up all right in the end. It's kind of funny, actually, because I was wondering, I was like, it took me a long time to see it. And so when I realized that it was a pair off, I was like, how come it took me so long to see it? I should have noticed it quickly because the whole row should have been off, but the whole row wasn't off because 2 sets were messed up, which then put it back to normal. Too loud on YouTube. Gotcha. Okay. This yarn is starting to split. Not good. Not what you want when you're picking stitches back up. I've got Sabrina. What's her name? Sabrina something. 1 a.m. in the UK. Gosh, that's late. Hope you're having a good night. I've got Sabrina what's her name's song stuck in my head. What's her name? Okay, guys, this is the question though. If you have seen Sabrina what's her name's new song and new music video, Carpenter, yeah. Did you think her boyfriend was cute before then? Yes or no? And if no, do you think he's cute now? Because I feel like this is the big discussion, is that everyone used to think he wasn't cute, and then they watch the music video and then they're like, oh, he is cute. Cute before? Okay. And then I see a bunch of people that are like, see, like, I told you so. Like, I don't know. I think it's funny. We've been telling y'all. I think it's funny. Okay, that stitch is dropped. Whatever. That's okay. I'm in the middle, neither yes or no. I kind of agree. I feel like I've seen pictures of him and I'm like, I don't know. But in the music video, I do think he looks cute. I didn't, yeah, I didn't like him very much in Eternals, but I think that's more because I didn't like the movie. Then Feather was my favorite, but now it's Espresso. Are those songs by her? I'm not very familiar with her. I feel like I don't know her well enough to know the names of the songs. Like if you played them, I'd be like, oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm almost done. Her boyfriend, I literally don't know his name. Some Irish dude, right? Or is he Scottish? There's something odd about it. I agree. Okay, I this is my theory. I think he doesn't have very big cheeks, and I think if you blew his face up, I think he'd be cuter. I feel like he has smaller cheeks. He's got like more skin than cheek. You know what I mean? Like he needs some filler or something to fill up his cheeks because I feel like he's got a lot of skin. I feel like he needs to fill it up. I'm sorry if that's rude, but that's my working theory. That if you blew him up like a little balloon, like a water balloon, if you fill him with water, he'd be cuter. But I was watching the video and I was like, okay, I can see it. I can see it. Okay, I'm so close. Are those lit? I literally have to look it up because actually I can't look it up because then I'm gonna get copyright stricken on YouTube. But I'm gonna look it up after. Literally, it's so good. I see, like the fact that I can't even find like when someone writes lyrics to a song, you'll read it in that tune to the song like in your head, and I can't even place it in my head. Okay, we're so close, guys. So close. I am gonna frog. So what I did is I came down to the row itself, and then I'm gonna frog the like this section one by one, like these few inches, which includes the section of mistake. Oh, hey, sweetheart, could you get the brownies out? Thank you. My turn. Team back. I picked up an. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess picking up an extra stitch is better than dropping a stitch, no? Okay. That stitch is destroyed. This yarn is, some yarn's fine when you use it once and then you try to use it again. You know what I mean? You try to, what's it called? You try to frog it. Like it's fine when you knit it the first time and you think it's great. And then you frog it and try to reknit it and you're like, oh, actually it's disintegrating. You should try special brownies on crochet. I don't know about that. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. I just jumped. Sorry. Oh my gosh, the alarm. I didn't even think that y'all, because TikTok can't hear the alarm because I think it paused it, but I didn't even think that y'all would hear the alarm. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's kind of funny though, but it's also not. Also, the nice thing about frogging the row above where you're going is that you extra don't have to care about the direction because then when you frog run by run, when you frog one by one, it'll fix the direction naturally because you're frogging it again. So, okay, more frogging, guys. And then we're almost done. I'm excited about the brownie. The alarm did scare me too. I didn't know it was coming. Okay, we're so close. Actually, we have to frog more because we've got 2 sections of mistake. Okay, we're at the first. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Did I already fix the first mistake? I guess so. I guess I didn't even notice. It's the thing about the stitch is kind of hard to track. It's kind of hard to see because it's just one row of 1 by 1 rib. So it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, okay, I'm going to pause and figure out where my next set of mistakes is. Because there was 2. Or did I already get both? Let's just start from the beginning. Okay. I think I already frogged both. I mean, it wasn't that I knew. I mean, I should have double checked, but. Sorry, this is boring. Give me 1 second. I wonder how it would look alternating these 2. You know what I mean? Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess it's fine. Whew, that kind of hurts my eyes. I have no idea what you're talking about, not fluent in that language. You're not selling knitting. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Knitting is fun. It's just not the most forgiving of crafts when you mess up. Well, it can be. I don't know. I do. I don't know. Knitting's so relaxing. I think it makes up for the fact that you're kind of living on the edge. It is more difficult to frog, though, for sure. Finish the yoke of your sweater. Amazing. Crocheting is easier in the fact that it's easier to fix. I totally agree. I feel like that is a major plus. Like, I feel like it's more beginner friendly, I guess. The knit scarf update. Oh, yeah. I haven't worked on my dream scarf in forever. I'm still debating if I want to redo it and make it tubular because that was a genius idea for the ends. I can't decide if it's. I don't know. I know in my heart that it would save me more time in the end to just restart it in a tube and then just. I know I need to work on it. I need to. I know it'd be faster to just restart it and do it in a tube and then have it totally tubular. Exactly. And then have the ends on the inside. And just honestly, it's for me. I would just knot them. I wouldn't even sew them in. I wouldn't give up. I know that'd be faster, but the idea of redoing those rows is killing me. But I think I'm gonna like maybe next live I do that. You know what I mean? Because generally I don't work on it while I'm on live because I like to film it for TikToks. But maybe I do that on live next time is just go in and redo all of those. But that doesn't work on it. No, I have to work on this. I keep pushing off working on this, and so I need to fix my mistakes so that I can keep going. The reason why I keep pushing this project off is because I'm almost at the neckline area, and we all know that's annoying. So I just keep pushing it off. But yeah, I think I am gonna do the tube thing. Like honestly, maybe I could literally machine knit the first few. You know what I mean? Because I've got a knitting machine, and then just pull it off, and then cast on, and then just knit the rest by hand. Has anyone done that before? Added hand knit to a knitting machine knit piece? Does that work well? Does anyone know? Okay, now we're gonna do a double check and make sure it's right. Looks like it. My mother-in-law bought me heaps of horrible acrylic yarn for me to make her new. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. Also, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she wants, I don't know, just general acrylic. I feel like it would be rough on the baby too. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's interesting. You think I think it should be fine too. I've just never tried it, but I mean, I'm not the first person. You know what I mean? There's no way I'm the first person to do that, and that would make it really fast. Oh, but the only issue with that is that actually that's scrapped. That idea is scrapped because, well, actually, it depends on how. The only issue with that is that that's how wide my scarf has to be. You know what I mean? As wide as my knitting machine can make it, and I don't remember how wide it is. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fine. Because I use it for, I have like the 48 pin Centro, the one people use for ear warmers and stuff like that. So I think it'd be fine. It might be skinnier than I want it to be, honestly. I'm not a skinny scarf gal. I'll say it. I like thicker scarves. Hi, CJ, how's it going? But yeah, I like thicker scarves. So I'm like, what did you call it? When do you use it? Ugh, I hate. Put gloves on. Put gloves on while you crochet it. I would think moving it from the knitting machine to hand knitting can be done, but would be. Oh, that's a good point. Matching gauge would be hard. Honestly, it wouldn't take that long to just redo it. I'm working on a little sweater from my mama. It's the Andalusian stitch, so it makes me look like a fancy knitter, but it's simple, which is why I love her. I'm digging it right now. Except for I just had to frog like 5 rows, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, maybe this is what I'll do. Wednesday or whenever my next live is, which is probably going to be Wednesday, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to redo the first few rows of the dream scarf. That's what I'm going to do. Doesn't it look fancy? It's literally just 2 rows of stockinette and then 1 row of 1 by 1 rib. And it looks like I'm a freaking fancy knitter. I discovered it one day and I was like, because I was looking up cool but easy knit stitches, and then I saw this and I was like, done. Done, done, done. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really liking it so far. You should. You literally should. The only issue is that what just happened to me is that because it's only 1 row every few rows of 1 by 1 rib, if you it's easy to make a mistake because you're not doing it the whole time. You know what I mean? So I just had one where I messed up one. I put two knits side by side, so then the entire row was off. Not really, because I had a second one, but it would have been if I didn't mess up again. I messed up twice, thankfully, so most of the row was right. But there was a section that was completely off. Making an elf hat for your baby. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I have no desire to lose my sanity learning to knit. I have no patience. Honestly, I get that. I respect that. What do they say? Like, uh, preserve your peace or whatever. That's you right now. That's you. The reason why I learned to knit is because I was going through like a major crochet slump where I was like, I want to do something, but crocheting just isn't cutting it. So I feel like that's the main reason, like variety. My mom taught me to put a string in every so often, so when you have to frog, I literally was saying that. I was like, this is what I would do if I was smart, but I'm not smart. So I just took it off the needles and just fold. It worked out okay. It worked out fine. If I was smart and or responsible, that's what I would be doing. Okay, I gotta So this is my dropped stitch. I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay. Mm-hmm. Literally, I've never done that unless I'm sitting in front of my yeah, that literally, you're like, the teacher's watching me. I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna pull out my calculator. Recently picked up knitting. It was a nice change of pace. I totally agree. It's like once you get it, learning it's frustrating, but once you get it, it's just a thing of dog hair just flew. I need a vacuum. It's relaxing. No worries. Welcome, crazy cat lady. Hello, I'm good. How are you? I'm chilling, just knitting, and I'm on the front panel now. You're going through it. You're fast. Messed up a project the other night and I had to frog like 8 rows. My husband almost lost his mind. Yeah. Oh, honestly, I appreciate that he's upset on your behalf because that's really sweet. That's when, like, if I have a really bad project where I'm really upset, I'll make someone else frog it for me. I wouldn't do that with knitting because knitting's scarier to frog. You know what I mean? It's, again, higher risk, I feel like, than crochet. But if it's a crochet project, I'll literally just hand it to my partner and be like, I need you to undo this for me. I can't do it myself. Okay, one second. These stitches are like freaking caught on each other. Oh gosh, the stitch is all stretched out now. Goodness gracious. Goodness what the fuck is happening? Okay, one second. What is happening right now? These stitches are so stretched. Yeah, that's just honestly, this is just going to be an ugly stitch, and that's how life's going to be. I make mine count my cast on stitches. That's so smart because I feel like I'm so bad at counting. I don't know. I feel like I redo counting all the time. What's interesting is when I pick up stitches, I can never remember which way they're supposed to face. But when I'm actually knitting or purling through the row, I know when they're wrong. Just gotta guess. Yarn winder broke it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I feel like yarn winder is one of those things where before you get it, you're like, is this just like capitalism? Is this just consumerism pushing this agenda? And then you get it and you're like, shit, this is really helpful. You're like, how would I ever survive without this? I'm gonna pull out like an old ear warmer and maybe undo it, like, and see how I feel about the width because I have a feeling it's gonna be too skinny for me. Again, I get to run down the hallway pulling my project apart. I love that. Sometimes I'll throw it. Like, be like, I make my dog go get it, or like be across the room from my partner and just, I don't know, throw it back and forth. Funny. That's a really good use of a child. Honestly, it is. It's smart. They always want to be a part. Like, okay, great. Undo this. And also use energy. Some of these stitches are just, maybe this will have to be the back because I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. Hi, Carol. How's it going? Make a new project I'm guessing that says as I'm frogging. One second. Again with the YouTube emoji, man. I'll make a new project. I get that. Like literally instead of frogging something, I'm like, okay, great. Time to start something new while that sits in my forever frog pile. Oh shoot. You know what? I was in town today and I thought, do I need to go by Michael's or Joann's? I don't think so. And I actually did need to because I've got a 75, maybe 80% done sweater from like, I'm not kidding, last year that I just haven't done because I don't have the yarn anymore, and I keep meaning to check Michael's to make sure it hasn't been discontinued. What if it has? Then what? What do I do? I'm unhappy with the colors. I'm pretty debating going to the store. Oh, that is like my forever predicament where I really don't like leaving the store. I mean, I don't like leaving the house. I'm like, man, what do I do? Like, I don't like the colors. I totally get that. But then it's kind of helpful because you're like, okay, I'm saving money because I don't want to leave the house. It's at least a good deterrent to make sure you know you want something, you know? If you don't want to leave the house, it's like, okay, if I've wanted this the past 4 times and then been too lazy to leave the house, that means on the 5th time, I really do want it and I really should go get it. I know, I'm really afraid it is going to be discontinued too. I need to check. Um, I think it's the wool ease yarn. And the thing is that my Michaels doesn't have a very good yarn selection, so I might just need to order it online. But also ordering colors online when you don't have the label. Yeah, I'm afraid they discontinued it. Like I'm looking online, I don't even see the color that I have. Rip. I don't know what I'll do. My closest yarn store is a 12-hour drive. That's insane. Yeah, wait, I'm complaining about 20 minutes. I got white, which is fine, but the only other color I have is beige. I don't feel like using this color. What are you making? Could you double strand them together? That could be fun. Started knitting a hooded cat cape for my niece, and the hood part would fit a joint. Oh no, I'm sorry. I do like the woolies. It's like it's cheap for a wool blend. I think it's a wool blend. I don't think it's 100%. But it's not super scratchy, and I rarely do I use wool because it really makes my skin angry. You know what I mean? I should have kept the label so I could figure out how to like buy it on eBay or something. You know what I mean? I just didn't do it, so I don't know. Also, I'm letting y'all know tonight's live is going to be a shorter live. I'm gonna have to leave it a half hour because I got to make dinner. So, unfortunately, still getting back into the swing of things now that I'm back in town. I do like a wine base. I was really thinking of making a bucket hat, but now I'm not sure what to make. I think a bandana would be really cute. You could do a headband. That could be cute. Small projects. I've been meaning to make a keychain and like a keychain holder, or like a lanyard. You know what I mean? If you're a keychain, like a mini one, keychain, whatever. I've been meaning to make that. I want to make another one because mine's gross. So you could do that. That could be cute. My vacation was great. It was a perfect combination of extreme vacation, where you're in a new city and you're walking like 15,000 steps a day. And it was a perfect balance between that and getting some rest. So it was nice. I'm going to I put a poll on my YouTube community page being like, is this something y'all would want to see? And I think I am. I'm not going to do a vlog because I didn't like vlog while I was there, but I got a bunch of footage. So I think I'm just going to yap about how my trip went. I'm dubbing it a new series called Craftin' and Yappin'. It was really fun though. It was so cool. The architecture, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The architecture in Europe is just we get snippets of it in the US, you know what I mean? Like on the East Coast there are, old buildings and stuff like that, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Crafton Yavin, exactly. I'm like, wait, that's kind of a catchy name. I'm like, because I was like, I'm trying to think of it what I would dub this as if I wanted to do more than one of them, videos of just me sitting and talking. And I was like, it wouldn't be a podcast because that seems like a big commitment. And I was going through all the names my other friends have that do videos like that, and I was like, I like Crafton and Yappin'. I think that's good. Okay, I'm almost done with this row. The fact that we've been here for 45 minutes and all I've done basically is frog and then reset is crazy. But now we're like really ready to. Did I do that stitch? I don't know about y'all. My end stitches get really stretched no matter what I do. And I've tried just slip it off. No, that doesn't work for me. I don't know how people keep their end stitches so tight. But I think it gets especially bad if I've recently frogged. Like because I frogged this, I think it's looser now. The fact that after this, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna eat brownies while I cook. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? I'm making enchiladas and I'm very excited. Except for I usually have to hand shred the chicken, but I've got like a hand mixer and I'm wondering if I can if I can hand shred it with the mixer. Never tried it before. And I'm imagining it going everywhere and becoming a giant mess, but we'll see. Kimchi stew, yum. Marry me chicken pasta. I make that all the time. That's like my go-to. So good. Nothing. Don't know. You need to eat food. You have to eat something. Even if it's just bread and I don't know, peanut butter toast or something. You can use a mixer to shred. Okay, that's what I think. Low speed. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm just imagining it in my head. Yeah, girl dinner. Exactly. Girl dinner for me recently has been pasta, buttered pasta with chicken. Hi, Sarah. I've been live for 50 minutes now, and I'm working on a little sweater for my mama. This is what it looks like. It's the Andalusian stitch, and I'm just doing the front panel right now, and then neckline, back panel. You know how it be. Do y'all like how I named this live crochet/knit because I didn't know what I wanted to do before when I was scheduling it this morning? Might have been a bowl of broccoli and popcorn. That is a very interesting combination. But I love broccoli and I love popcorn, so there you go. Yeah, I hope she likes it. I don't know. I don't know if y'all like my mom is a very special person in my life. So I don't know if y'all feel this too, but I feel the special person pressure. You know what I mean? Where because they're important to you, you want things you make for them. Like nothing's good enough. You know what I mean? I feel it all the time where I'm like, I want to make something for my mom, but truly nothing's good enough for her. And I'm like, it needs to be perfect. I can't read the last message. I'm sorry, Kimberly. I have to wait until someone else message. Okay, bye. 99 stitches, no butter while crocheting, sadly. Sorry, what? I'm making a blanket for my youngest kid and I'm stressing. Yes, you get it. Like, ooh, honey chicken and white rice. That sounds good. Like I said, I like broccoli, so put some broccoli in there. I'm sold. Sold. So good. We're also lazy with vegetables though. So usually our meal, like I'm more focused on the rest of it. So I'm a frozen veggie kind of person. It's just easier. Like I always have frozen broccoli, a frozen fajita veggie mix, which is like onions and bell peppers and stuff like that, and the frozen mixed bag of vegetables. So it's like corn, green beans, peas, things like that. And I just put one of those gets every single meal. So the tonight's gonna be the fajita veggie because it's a enchilada. So white rice is 1,000 times better than brown rice, and I will not step down from this hill. My partner and I argue about it all the time because every time I go to Panda Express, I get white rice. Except for at Chipotle, in which case I get brown rice, I think. Frozen veggies are the way to go, and frozen peas and corn are so good. Yeah, it's just as healthy. Actually, I saw a TikTok the other day said it was healthier, but it was a TikTok, so I don't know. But it's just as healthy as fresh, and it's just easier. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people where I can cook two things at once, and generally my meals are a protein, a carb, and a vegetable. And it's just easier for the protein and the carb to take that cooking slot. You know what I mean? Than the vegetables. When frozen veggies are so easy. You know. Do you reckon frozen carrots would taste weird? I don't think so. I think because in my mixed veg bag, I think there's carrots, like thinly sliced carrots. Homemade fried Korean. You made homemade mini fried Korean cheese corn dogs. That sounds delicious. I like in my hometown, we've got our mall has been converted into like a little like Korean shopping center and grocery store, and they've got an OK dog there. Man, I love the oh gosh, my TikTok thinks I'm gone. I love the rice cake ones. Anyway, my TikTok, I forget when you don't touch the phone, it starts to shut down the live. Okay. Okay. Hey Fred, I do love fried rice, but if I'm choosing between white and brown rice, I'm choosing white. I don't know. I love a fried rice, so that's like my oh my gosh, we don't know what to make, but we've got a meat and we've got a bunch of random vegetables. I'm making a fried rice. It's just easier, especially if I've got fresh vegetables. I like to put that in fried rice. Can't get fingers no Cheeto orange fingers. Oh, I get what you mean. I do struggle because I like to. I don't know. Crocheting and eating are both relaxing activities for me, and I can't do them at the same time because your hands get all gross. I love Mexican rice. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My neighbor's children are screaming bloody murder as they play. It was actually kind of alarming. I love Mexican rice. I do too. And I tried to make it one day. I mean, I successfully made it. It was just not as good as you get in a Mexican restaurant. I was frustrated with myself. Frozen are actually healthier because the veggies are frozen in their prime fresh state. Okay, that's what the TikTok said. And I was like, I believe that. You know what I mean? Like, it is 6:30 for me. 6:30. New Zealand. Awesome. I swear every time I go past the Korean corn dog place in the mall because I simply don't need it. Literally. And they're so good. Like, what makes them so good? Especially my partner and I get the half hot dog, the half rice cake one, or like the half mozzarella, half my rice cake is so good. I love food, but I hate food at the same time. Actually, I was gonna say I get that, but I don't. I just love food. It's so good. It's so good. I think I'm grateful though that I like cooking because I feel like a lot of people like food and they don't like cooking, but thankfully cooking to me is pretty relaxing. And so I'm really grateful for that because I feel like I don't know. I think it's also easier that I'm not a student. I was talking to my partner about this the other day that I feel like because I've got a strict like work schedule, you know what I mean? After work, I'm done with my day. And so cooking, therefore, is like a reward for getting done with work. But when you're a student, the work never ends. So cooking is a labor, you know what I mean? A task you have to do so that you can finish and get back to studying or getting back to doing something for school. And so I feel like I enjoy cooking so much more now than when I was in college. I hated cooking in college. I just didn't do it. I literally just didn't eat. 826 here. You love cooking. Oh, what do you like to cook? I'm always on the lookout for good new recipes, you know? Though I struggle because it's kind of hard for me in my town to make food from other cultures because we just don't have a lot of, we don't have like an H Mart. We don't have like other markets from other like, country markets. You know what I mean? Like we don't have like Asian market. We don't have like, I don't know, insert other market here, like a Mexican food market or something. Actually, we might. Now that I say that, actually. I'm not quite sure. Mm-hmm. I love the way these needles just, they slide. I love to make curry and cheesesteak bowls. I love a curry. Love. But a cheesesteak bowl, that sounds interesting to me. I'm all like, I bake a lot. I love it. Brownies in the oven. You know it. I make shit on a shingle for breakfast, which is a cookie. It's gravy toast, egg for breakfast. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. So many food markets in my city. I wish. I live in a really small remote town in Australia, and I order all my spices online. Oh, maybe I should start doing that. Basically, what we do, me and my partner, is my family's in Texas. When I go to Texas, I go to the markets and I just take it all, and then I bring it all back with me, which can work. Philly cheesesteak bowl. Okay, I'm investigating this. But yeah, I love a curry. My partner recently, he's half Korean, and he was in Korea, and he brought back all these like, oh, looks like it's lagging. He brought back all these like instant curry packets from back home. So good, so good. I also make breads. Oh, I wish I was good at making bread. I made sandwich bread once, and I struggled. When I finally got it, it turned out good. But bread, like, I can't figure out heating up the yeast to the perfect amount to where it activates really well, but it doesn't die. That's why I'm struggling. I don't really eat lunch for dinner. It just depends on what I'm feeling. I get that. I get that. I don't talk about the state that I live in now because I try to be. I'm scared of people on the internet. But yeah. But I'm in the West. So I recently learned how to make mee goreng from scratch and holy moly. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Let's see. Ooh, yum. Indonesian stir-fried noodle dish. Thin yellow noodles stir-fried in cooking oil with garlic, onions, prawn, chicken, beans, yum. That sounds delicious. Yeah, I try to. I don't know. It's funny because I have friends that are like super open about where they live, and because of that they meet people all the time. But I'm just like I've seen too much true crime. I just like can't. I won't. I'm very neurotic about internet safety, which is funny because my friends joke about it a lot because I have the smallest following of all of my friends, and I'm the one who's like, don't, you know what I mean? And they're just like, this is where I live. I think it's funny. My boyfriend's Chinese. Mom always brings us really good food. I love that for you, dude. Literally, some people are crazy. Some people are crazy. It's 8:30 a.m. and I want dinner food. There's no rules. Yeah, I didn't realize that growing up that most other countries don't. Not most. Many other countries do not have strict differences between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I mean? They just eat the same thing. That it's much more strict in the U.S. Like the difference between foods. Very interesting. I have to watch what I eat. Since retiring, I tend to eat like a 12-year-old. Honestly, I get that. I get that. My college meal right now are frozen taquitos that I get at Costco. They sell them in a really big box and they're so good. And I'll eat like 8 at a time. It's so bad. Thank you. I appreciate it, Sarah. Yes, yeah, exactly why I have my college meals. Like I'm like, I'm an adult. You know what? If I want to eat 9 frozen taquitos tonight, like that's what I'm gonna do. Cold pizza for breakfast. Yeah, I get that. Cold pizza is good. It's good. So funny. Okay, we're at an hour. I think I'm gonna go because now it's dinner time. So I've got to start cooking. But thanks for hanging out. We made so much progress. Not really. We frogged and we're knitting again. That's progress. So, it's okay. How's why better for you to eat savory for breakfast since it helps glucose spikes? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. It makes sense to feel that way, but luckily I have a big city. That's true. That's really nice. See, I don't live in a super big place, so it's a little more risky for me. Not a sweet breakfast kind of guy. I'm like once a week. I grew up, Sundays were pancake day. It's like once a week, I'm a pancake girl. You know what I mean? Any progress is good progress. So true. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. One second. I'm going to end the TikTok first. Thanks for hanging out, TikTok people. See you next time. If you want to figure out where everyone's talking from, they're all on YouTube. So if you follow me on YouTube, you'll see me go live because I go live on there more than I do here. Yeah. Thanks, TikTok. Bye. TikTok's so interesting. Anyway, that made a weird sound. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all next time. Hopefully, I'm live on Wednesday. I will post. I post in the mornings. I schedule it in the morning. So, how did I not know you went to Europe? I don't know. I'm going to talk about it at some point. I'm going to post a little yappy video about me talking about it. So anyway, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to go before I sneeze. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.